What is going on, guys? I hope you're all doing well. Tonight on this video, today, whenever you guys see this video, showing you guys the new 14-footer of love. We just did a bunch of work on this, Woodsy and I. Super stoked. We got this boat ready for tournament season this year. Show you right now. Got the nice camo sea deck in there. Well, let's get up inside this thing and show you guys the goods about all this. Little bird's eye view. It's all one consistent level. Super comfortable with that sea deck. Yes, I know I've got some badass Crocs on right now. It turned out really well. This is Amazon sea deck. I will put a link down in the description below. We did use a sprayable adhesive when we put this down on this wood. It went on there good, man. Like, it is so solid. As soon as you stuck this sea deck to that wood with that sprayable adhesive, it wasn't coming off of there. One thing I really like about the camo sea deck, you can't really tell where the hatches are unless you look at the rope. This was Woodsy's idea. Little rope handles, super clean. Goes good with the boat build. Nice touch. This is what we got inside here. This is the first compartment. I went with like a burnt wood underneath, did some clear coat. Same with the beauty rings, did the burnt wood look. In here I got all my soft plastics. I got the Juice, I got the Crush City Customs by Rapala, my favorite soft plastics to hit the market. Got some Z-Man, 6 cents clout, a bunch more 6 cents in there. As you can see, this compartment is absolutely loaded with gear. We got our second compartment. We've got our wrap stacks, another little Plano box. These are mainly just my terminal tackle, wrap stack. And I've got my hard baits. As you can see, I got like 6 cent straw. Got some square bills in there, hangover, bunch of BMC terminal tackle. You can actually load these things up quite a bit with just the small totes that we did in here. Then on the little guys that we got back here, just got like Rapala tournament scale, bait cover, pliers, a bunch of miscellaneous tools, snips, all that good stuff, extra screwdriver. And we've got in here, not much other than shrink tube, my controller for my Ultrex, and obviously we've got some TP on the boat because you never know when you're out catching fish. You know what it is. This compartment here is just for the batteries. I run two 12 volts because my Minn Kota is a 24 volt. Got our breaker, wires. Nothing really goes in here other than the batteries. You don't really see it. So that's that. And then we were gonna put a live well back here in this big compartment, but we didn't have time. So this is mainly just extra storage, more tools, Plano boxes, tackle boxes, all that good stuff. And as you can see right there, guys, what I wanted to talk about next. When you take your seat off of any of these old boats, it's got that type of foam in there for the seat for flotation. So what we did is we actually acquired a lot of these foams. They were like 4x4 by 6 or 8 inch thick, big pieces of foam. What we did is, went with the contour of the boat, we cut the foam down, made it so these pieces fit right in. And then what we did for these compartments here is we took our totes, we traced them, then we cut and recessed those totes into that foam, and then built these beauty rings, and then sheeted the whole thing, and then put the sea deck over top. But mainly what our idea was with that, we were taking out flotation and wanted to put some type of flotation back in case this boat did get submerged in water, or we had a leak and we didn't know and the boat was filling up with water. You want to have flotation. You don't want to take all your flotation out of your boat. We could have pour foamed it, but I've heard mix match things about pour foam that it can hold on to a lot of water. It breaks down over time. So I figured I'd go with something that is already comes in boats and that isn't a lot of old boats that you do have, and that foam does last. So I think it's going to work out pretty well. I mean, it's super sturdy. Got my Minn Kota Ultrex here. This is my favorite thing about this boat. Lipstick on a pig, old 80s style 14-foot boat, guys, and it's got the Minn Kota Ultrex 15 horse motor. It is sea decked, and as you can see, you can just sit down and lay down if you need to. When your back hurts, you know what it's like when you're fishing, guys, and you're standing up for 8-10 hours a day and you're constantly fishing in a boat. It's hard on the back. Your discs in your back get compressed. For me, it's in between my shoulder blades and my upper back, and it really starts to hurt really bad about 8 hours in. But with having a deck like this where you can actually lay down, when we were in a tournament on Sunday, I actually laid down for about 10 minutes. And you know what it's like laying on a flat surface when you got a sore back. It feels pretty good. So that's what I did for 10 minutes, decompress my back for a bit, and the person in the back can still stand and fish and move around. A lot of people told me that if I was gonna sheet this thing, it was gonna be super tippy and it wasn't gonna be fishable and all that stuff and whatever. 2 days before the tournament, took it to one of my local lakes. I dumped it in the water And as soon as I stood in it, I noticed instantly that it wasn't really tippy at all. I don't know if it's because of the way my batteries are placed in the center of the boat down at the bottom. All the foam that we put in could have added some reserve buoyancy because there is a lot of foam underneath this deck, but it turned out quite well. It fishes 2 people very comfortably, super fishable. It's very versatile. You can get it into a number amount of lakes that I take it to, and I'm super, super happy with it, guys. Like, the fact that it's got 1/4 inch foam sea deck, I'm gonna be able to fish in my bare feet in the summertime, which is gonna be super awesome. And we've just really gained a lot of real estate on top of the boat. I mean, I'm super happy with it. It was one of those things where we did cut a few corners, but sometimes you got to do that when you're rushing, like we were rushing to get this boat done for the tournament. So we've got some brand new trailer tires and rims for the trip because we did have to go down island to go to this tournament. And underneath here, I will show you guys. This boat trailer used to be a roller trailer, and it never worked for this boat. It really actually sucks. So what I did is I makeshifted a cross member out of some round tube that I had kicking around the backyard, got my U-bolts, reused these brackets off of the rollers, put this cross member on here, kind of hokey mounted it, U-bolted it through this way and up this way, and built these aluminum brackets just to hold this cross member. And to be honest, these bunks are a world of a difference, guys. It is insane how much better the boat actually loads onto the trailer. Got some good clearance there. If you guys are looking, if you are here on the island and you are looking for this bunk wrap, get down to the Harbor Chandler, or even better, use my code JUSTFISHNNANAIMO at the Harbor Chandler website. I will link it down below. You can actually save 10% with my code and knock 10% off of this bunk carpet and a lot of other fishing tackle, all that good stuff. Let's get real. Fishing is expensive. It's an addiction. It's expensive. I mean, I don't really know what else to say. It's just expensive, guys. So use my code, JUSTFISHNNANAIMO. Save yourself 10% at checkout. The savings are real, guys. They got a lot of stuff at that store. They are your one-stop shop here in Nanaimo if you're looking for your fishing needs. Loving the bunk system, guys. Another thing, kind of just had an idea in my head. I slapped it together and it worked really well. That is my bass boat build for the season. It's going to get me along for the next couple years before I decide to actually purchase another boat, which I'm probably going to do a 16 to an 18 footer next time, which I won't be able to fit into my garage, but that's fine. I'll have to just build a bigger shop to put that in. But there it is, guys. Hope you guys like it. This is the 14 footer of love with insane amount of storage. Doesn't get any better than this right here, guys. The 14 footer of love means serious business this year. My dream was always to have a mini bass boat, and now I have one, and all I want to do is honestly fish every single day. And that is the dream, guys. Mark my words, I will fish every day for a living. You just wait. This is just the beginning. We've got a lot of things coming down the pipe this year, and a lot more things coming in the foreseen future. Thanks so much for clicking on the video, guys. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Peace.